Woke up feeling super cool. Next a couple bitches, but that's more or less the usual. Walking out this label meeting, told them I ain't signing shit. About to shut it down this summer. Doing shows and signing tits. Whoa, I'm in my zone, chugging Patron. I'm with my dogs and I want a bone. So call all your friends and bring them along. And don't come alone unless you want a lot of D. LOL, ONG. Yeah, you came here with your man, but you coming home with me. Yeah, and that's just how I get back to the fans. I give them that D. Okay, now get back to your man. And she said, boy, I know your game. All you want is just sex. Told her you can get the steppin'. I got girlies on deck. And just so you know, this a one-time thing. So step up to that plate if you're trying to take a swing. Batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up. Now she was front row, camera out, Instagram my show. Said my music's picture perfect, so she Instagram my flow. And she came with us later on, and she Instagrammed some more. Then we took some other ones, but she ain't Instagramming those though. But baby, I'ma put it on you. I'ma take you Katie Holmes, but then I got a Tom Cruise. Packing action in my cigarello. Yeah, that's Kusher, I'm a witty fellow. Sent naked pictures to my cell though. She said, boy, I know your game. All you want is just sex. Told her you can get the steppin'. I got girlies on deck. And just so you know, this a one-time thing. So step up to that plate if you're trying to take a swing. Batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up. And she said, boy, I know your game. All you want is just sex. Told her you can get the steppin'. I got girlies on deck. And just so you know, this a one-time thing. So step up to that plate if you're trying to take a swing. Batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up.
Chris, I've played this forever.
Batter.
Is this better?
This is my co-host Bob Budafugo. Bob, say hi.
Hi. Hey, Bob Budafugo.
Let's go down to the announcements for the song.
Scott nailed it. Scott, I wish I was giving credit out, but I'm not.
It took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. I said, but now we're up in the big leagues. My dirty hits our turn at bat. And just as long as we live it, it's lunatics player. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Batter up.
I'm the first to swing. What up, everybody?
What you got, thing? Hot wings, fuck a dub. Smoke her out, show me love.
Dude, I like that. It's Mike Stud. Mike Dot. This is Melly.
I put my Mac down. She threw the curveball. She oatmeal and smoked that herb. That's some Nelly Bow.
Scott, you act like you wouldn't do it.
First base.
Thank you, man.
Living like the worst race. First chase. Know your people and your kind. Second lesson. Smoke that herb and clear your mind. It's about time. Second base, wisdom rhyme. Getting strong. Skip third base and headed home. Third base was just to understand. Baby, want the bone. What the fuck wrong with this world today? With these girls today. Diamonds and pearls the way. You wasn't fucking with the leaves or the rappers on my seat. Now you stays on your knees. Just squeeze me in the big league. Just squeeze me in the big league.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. It took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. I said, but now we're up in the big leagues. My dirty hits our turn at bat. And just as long as we live it, it's lunatics player. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But you should see me now. I'm eating Wheaties now. I'm stealing second and third and looking home, getting greedy now. See me now. People call me Speedy now. No for running
This is Melly.
miles in the
There are two songs called, there's a lot of songs called Batter Up, but Mike Dot's one of my favorite. How's everyone doing? Scott came back for the credit. Scott, is Scott in the break? He is. He's got the gnats. All right. Just kidding, Scott. Per our conversation earlier, sometimes people are only here for the contest. Corey's in here. Ridge is in here. Gromback. What's up, man? Matt, I honestly follow you. Did you post the earth porn thing with the hippopotamus? Was that you? Matt, you post some shit I always, for some reason, Facebook thinks I love you because they're always showing me your shit. You're like America. Apparently I am too, because I got to pull Matt Gromback up on my I never pull him up, but every now and then it's toilet time. It's the only time I get on Facebook. And it's generally I have like 8 minutes. I try to cut it out to 8 minutes. No, it wasn't earth porn from you. Oh, you did the regular beer drinker one. Oh, you made me click. Oh, you did the tiger in the, dude, I got to show you guys this. All right, I got to show you guys this. Wait. Gromback posted this, and I shared this with someone, Matt. This is what it was. All right, I shared this with someone. I said, I wish she would. I meant it. Oh, hold on. I have to X out of this. I said, I wish she would. Because we've all been there. Our wives like to argue, our significant others, but I wish she would one time. So they're in a tiger theme park. Probably in some other country, like India or some, where you don't get, you can't do this. She's out of her car. Check this out. Ready? Nope, not today. You ain't, hey, peace out. Whoop. And the guy's I want to save her, but not really. And the kids are like, save mom. And he's like, no, get in the car. We don't need her. And the truck's like, maybe you do. I'll slowly come out here. The other kid's like, we should go. But mom yells a lot. Dude, I'm just saying. Sometimes I wish she would. So anyhow. Dude, I'm with you, Matt. Those shares get me through my day. Yeah, Aaron? It should be there soon, man. This isn't new. This is this is the Crucial Catch from last year. This is the cancer episode. I have the sweatshirt of this, too. I love it, man. Great. Did they really? Chris, now I feel bad. Is Chris just messing with us, or did he do the research? All right, guys. For those of you who didn't notice, I did get my Flutie jersey up. I specifically hung it over there since you only get to see that. That is my pride and joy Canadian Doug Flutie jersey. That's all that's going to be in there. We may redo the room. He's FYP. I don't know what. Oh, you did? You read the comments? One of the species. I feel like that's an okay thing. Some days I want to take my wife to a tiger park and piss her off. I didn't say she'd get out. But, if she chooses to argue, that's her choice. I'm just saying. Oh, for your page. Okay. only if Dusty comes over and hangs it up, Corey. Do I think that lady survived? I don't know, man. So listen, we were over at what we call the island the other day, and I like to believe that if someone attacked my kid, as much as I shit on my wife, if it was my kid, I would do everything. I would be going at it with everything, attack me, kill me. There's no doubt in my mind. 100% I'm going. But if it was attacking my wife, I'd be like, hey, come, hey. I'd make noises and stuff and at least try to get it after me. She's got good life insurance. I'm just kidding. I would do that. I think. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't want to answer a lie. I want to be honest with people. I'm not here to lie to you guys. I think if a tiger attacked my wife, I would go after it. I think. I hope I'm a good person. You don't know. I always so I was held up at gunpoint one time when I worked at a gas station, and they trained us to pull this $2 bill, and I didn't pull it, and they thought I set it up. I'm like, dude, I had a gun in my face. I didn't think through that. So I would hope that I would protect my wife. Well, Aaron, we can listen. Something I'm thinking of doing is like possibly doing brake credit because I would use some for our repackage. I just got to consign. Yeah, that's another good point, Aaron. Aaron, there are some great consignment groups that consign. Time for a new mommy. Tony got your mommy. Now it's time for a new mommy. He looked like he was not... Dude, the dude in the video did not look that concerned. Aaron, why don't you put what you have together? That's a low consignment fee, Scott. A lot of them charge 23%. It's crazy. You pay eBay 13. Like, you know you don't get to keep that too, right? Like, you pay that 13. Aaron, I was going to talk to you. Aaron, hit me up after the break. Let's talk. I could tell the other day you were kind of like, man, I just got back in this. So I try to like talk to guys that are new back into it. I kind of got that vibe from you. Let's talk tomorrow, actually. Send me a message tonight. I'll hit you up tomorrow. Tim Anderson Silver, Trevor Rogers, Matt Olson Silver, Mackenzie Gore. We'll talk then, man. We'll get you situated, but you got to relax. So, like, I always tell new people, and I say this all the time. I've talked to a lot of guys this way. Randy Arizarena, there you go. Oh, it was the update we opened that had all the purple on it. You gotta be picky and choosy, man. Like, it sucks. It is. It's exciting. I did the same thing when I got into brakes. I really did. You know, you want to get in. You want to get in every break. You want to have a lot of fun. The problem is, man, I say this to everyone, and I'm just being honest. Products are not going to stop coming out. There are always going to be new products. And I always tell people that are new, get into a break with the mentality that you're not going to get your money back. Listen, I don't go into the gas station buying a lottery ticket thinking that I'm going to get my money back. But I also don't buy a pack of cards thinking I'm going to get my money back. And this is back in 2017. I would go on my lunch break from teaching and I would spend half my day's wages. So I would literally know half my day's salary is gone. And this is when cards weren't worth shit. Like, I sold a Patrick Mahomes disco for like $17 and I was ecstatic. I paid $3 for the card. But like, packs of Prism back then were, I think they were $13. I could get 2 for $25 for 2017 Prism. So like, I would buy like 4 packs. There's $50 gone. But I knew most of the time I was never getting my money back. And Aaron, that's what you have to do. So Aaron, you know what? We've talked about doing the podcast again. And Aaron, we do have some... Chris Vogt, the Bearded Grinch, he doesn't break a lot now, but he's one of our OG guys. He was a great guy to have the podcast with. We've done a few things for new collectors, a couple episodes. And one of the things I would tell everyone is when you get into the hobby, just set a budget. You should never do anything, whether it's like a new hobby like surfing or playing guitar, whatever it may be, any hobby without a budget, right? Like, it's exciting. Your adrenaline's high, your adrenaline's pumping. Always set a budget and stick to it. And it's very hard in this, right? Like, you wouldn't walk into a casino. You might and spend way more than you have, and that's the problem. You should not do that. Riley Adams, rookie. What is that? I always forget the name of that. Parallel. Ray Wave. Anthony Rendon, Ray Wave. Perez. But you got to set yourself limits, man. You really have to do that. And I'm saying that as a friend, as a person who cares about the people in our group. I mean that wholeheartedly. Matt Beerling at a 99. There we go. That's the Sonic variation. And Aaron, and now that you know that, you have to stop. I'm not saying that to hurt you. Listen, man, I love the guys in our group, and I've had many conversations with guys in our group. You have to set yourself a limit. Treat it like you would a stock market, right? Like, I don't know if you invest in the stock market, but like, you're not going to keep throwing money at something that's losing. You have to Scott, talk to him, right? Scott is probably one of those guys that invest very intelligently. You either have a lot of money you can throw at it. There's different kinds of gamblers too, right? Like, so you either have a lot of money that you can blow, or you have a budget. I am a budget guy. There are some guys. There's a Wander and a Carlos Santana Ray Wave. Some guys have that money, Dylan Carlson Chrome, that you can just blow. Like, I don't care if I lose. I'm here to blow money. And that's okay. Some guys have great jobs. Some guys have great salaries. That's not me. I'm a budget guy. But you have to know your limits, right? Like, if you have $100,000 of capital a year you can blow it. Do it. If you have $5,000 or $500, you have to budget it. The best thing you can do, though, too, is like, I don't talk enough about this, Aaron, but like, it gets exciting to get into it and just like look for money, but you have to stop. So get in things that you enjoy. I'm a football guy. I don't get into baseball breaks. I don't get into basketball breaks. Do I like those cards? Absolutely. I'm blessed with the benefit to open those cards and really kind of get my fix that way. And I love those cards. I do. I think basketball is very cool in its own unique way. Baseball is very cool in its own unique way. But I am a football guy, and because of my budget, I only get in the football breaks. And I will say that when you collect things you like, you can enjoy things like the back of cards like this. Like, you can go through stats. So I always buy a fantasy football magazine. I haven't talked about this in a while, so those of you guys who heard this played out record, please ignore me. But like, you buy fantasy football magazines or fantasy baseball magazines for these kind of stats and these kind of blurbs, and you'll literally, this is what they'll copy paste into a fantasy magazine. Just enjoy the backs of your cards. Take time to enjoy your collection, Aaron. When you get your cards, go through them, organize them. So we've had podcast episodes where we've talked about how to enjoy your collection or how to organize your collection. Stop. So many guys, I bet you there are countless guys who have so much stuff in their room and so much, like, just all over the place. Organize it. Take time to enjoy what you have. Scott just nailed it. Fine-tuning your PC helps you to narrow your budget. So, like, before you, like, say that week, so even just do it for 2 weeks. Say, this week I'm only going to spend $50. It might be a $25 random, and I buy like a $25 PC team, or I just do two $25 randoms. And then during that week, in between your breaks, be selective, be choosy, be smart. But meanwhile, watch breaks, learn things, listen to breakers who educate. Don't just go the ripping list guys. If you want to watch them and look at cool hits, that's cool. But listen to guys who educate as well. There are a lot of good breakers who educate. But I will say, while you're doing that, put it on the big screen and then go through your cards. Enjoy the hobby. The hobby is fantastic. Go to a card show. That will help you too. Bobby Dalbec out of 99 for the Red Sox. Johnny Gapin. Aaron, listen, man. Aaron just said, for those of you guys who are reading, Aaron just said, I have a 4-color RPA of Jalen Waddle that sold on eBay for $750. Dude, Aaron, let me tell you something. I got into this hobby in 2017, 2018. I'm a Bills fan. Therefore, I bought into a lot of Bills breaks. My Josh Allen collection, as a result, is very cool. I could have sold my Josh Allen collection, honest to God, I mean this, probably at its peak, probably for about $300,000 to $400,000. I sold 0 cards. Now that collection now is probably worth $150 max, maybe. That's the way the hobby fluctuates. That's the way the boom was. I still have sold. I like my collection. Do I regret it? Yeah, absolutely. There's moments I regret that. Would I like to have $150,000, $200,000 in my bank account? Hell yeah, I would. Sure as shit I would. I could use it right now. But that's the beauty of the hobby, man. Like, I also still have those Josh Allen cards that right now I probably wouldn't go buy for that price either. My Peterman collection is on point, man. But listen, man, you got to live and die by it. You have to be committed to it as a hobby. People are going to come and go. I mean, there are people who came into the hobby during the boom and bought Jordan rookie cards for like $250,000, $300,000. And those cards are worth what, like $100 now? They just straight up bought like 2 or 3 big cards. They refinanced their homes. They took out loans against their properties or against their vehicles or against their assets. They emptied out 401ks, and that was a problem. And that's where people get in trouble. They were not hobbyists. They were investors. And just like the stock market, all investments happen to, like, sometimes they go down. Most often you have to time the market right, and no one can do that. But like for me, I'm happy to know that I still have my Josh Allen. I feel good as a collector that I still have it. Ward out of 75 for the Angels. But it is hard sometimes. My wife isn't happy I didn't sell it. She's like, so is that collection still worth that much? I'm like, no. She goes, why? He's still good. I'm like, he hasn't won a Super Bowl. He didn't even go to a Super Bowl. I'm honest with her. I am honest with her. Aaron Judge, Vidal Brujan. And here we go. Jarren Duran again for the Red Sox. It's going to be an auto right there. The crown. Dougie would say, Dougie, you were who I didn't want to use your name, but Aaron, Dougie's a guy who has money, right? Like he works very hard for it. He's blessed, but he earns it and he blows it, right? Like we know people like that. I envy guys like Doug. Dude, the Red Sox are eating tonight. Who's got them? Johnny Guypen. But I will say that it is hard even at like so in 2017, Aaron, I invested heavy in Nate Peterman. Scott, who is it? Scott that brought it up? Oh, Chris brought it up. Dude, I have one of ones of Nate Peterman. I thought he was going to be Josh Allen. Like that was supposed to be for me. I was like, I got into collecting. I'm like, dude, this guy's going to be the man. He like you saw the YouTube videos. He was throwing balls in the trash cans off of rooftops. I'm like, oh my God, he's the next Tom Brady. Oh, I have a 101 NT, and the cars are going up, and I think he got screwed. I'm not gonna lie, but he was a trick. He was a trick. But it does suck, man. You can't. Long story short, you gotta set a budget, man. You have to, unless you got an amazing job, unlimited bankroll, or you're just a baller. You gotta set a budget, man. I love everyone in this group. I do. Sometimes I envy people how very buy as gold. But I don't ever want anybody to be out as a result of cards. It's just not how it's supposed to be. Suzuki. Doug, yeah, that's funny. That's how it is. Doug sends me his scraps of Bills cards. Like, not even as good. Like, he probably has good ones in there. I haven't gone through them yet. But, like, I'll pull through, like, Doug's, like, comments. I'm like, oh, my God, that's a that's a parallel of Gregory Russo from Don Russ. It's the Aqueous test. Because it'll be top-loaded. And Doug's like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, oh, my God, Gregory Russo Aqueous test. I pay $40. It's probably not worth $40, but if I saw it at a card shop, I'm like, tell me how much, man. Take my money. But Doug, man, Doug's one of those special people, dude. Doug, you want to send a video, man? It's funny. He said, Doug uses my collection. Doug, I'm telling you, I haven't gone through. I need a moment. That's probably gonna be my Christmas present. You know what, Doug? Maybe I'll save it for Father's Day because I know sure as shit my kids aren't gonna appreciate me. My wife sure as shit ain't gonna appreciate me as a dad. I'll use your collection as my Father's Day gift. Now he pulls things out, Scott. I don't get them all. I do have 2 boxes here that he shipped me. I know. We probably should do that, Doug. The cost of shipping. I've told him, let me just send you labels, dude. You should see his shipments to consignment. What was the weight of your last consignment to Dustin? You should post your pictures for consignment sometime. People don't know. Cal Raleigh. There's a Bobby Witt. Gavin Lux. And Ryan Feltner for the Rockies. It's going to be an auto. Another crown there for the Rockies going out to Bob. Why? Because he's my daddy? He hasn't made me call him that yet. What? You have the Contenders auto, the on card. What other one do you have? What's the other one that you have? Your shipment was $700. Dude, I'm just saying, shipping is outrageous, guys. If you ship more than like if you sell on eBay and you're like, oh, it's a 7-ounce package, a 9-ounce package, but when you start shipping bulk, I don't have a shipping day that's under $700 anymore. Now, that's a big boxy shipping. It does cost more when you ship one big package. But I'm telling you, man, my ships they've gotten so ridiculous. Mike Trout. Giolito patch for the White Sox going out to Matt Maziard. Yes, they always are, Aaron, but baseball is cheaper on the as boxes go. Baseball is generally cheaper. Baseball can have huge hits when you look at like Bowman numbered and stuff, but they also have fewer hits in the box, and their boxes overall, the scope of their boxes are cheaper. What year was that, Doug? You can't fit what Doug's sending in flat rate. All right, we're going to do... I have a feeling we're going to save Inception for last. We're going to do Bowman next. I know that's the big box, but Inception has 2 hits. It's bigger cards. We're going to do that. It's funny. So our first year at National in Chicago in 2019, we were set up on the main stage, and we were set up next to Vintage Wax or Vintage Rips or Wax Rips or some vintage group. And it was when breaking was starting to take hold. Like, it had been around for a while, but it was definitely not as big as it, there were no retail rippers. There was none of that. You could get retail anywhere you looked at that time. And it was funny because they shushed us. They were, shh. Dude, they were not prepared for whatnot. Like, we were quiet. We played music quietly to intro like we do now, and they were not ready. I wonder how they're doing now. It is harder to hit in baseball. So, Aaron, one of the things we're going to do, Gabriel Moreno, to Tristan Cast, to kind of blend things a little bit, is we're going to start to do repack. There's a Drew Jones. Who got Diamondbacks, by the way? TJ. We are going to do repacks to kind of mix in, to bring in some hits along the way. That will start this football season. Brennan Davies. Frederick Bencosme? I don't know how to say that, but that goes to the O's. There you go, Dougie. I don't know how to say his name. And there we go. Frias out of $2.99 for the Guardians. Indians going out to Nicky Nuss. That was a while ago, the 27-pounder. You probably sent me one since then. Oh, Scott. Like, we used to rip 2017 Optic at like $25 a box. I would get it for, I think, $19 a box. We would rip it for $25. So it was a $6 up on 20 boxes. So $120 minus shipping and fees, which was much cheaper then. I would make like $50 a break. It was a lot of time to sort. It was 20 blasters. Think about that, though. You can't buy a blaster for like it's like $200 a blaster now. We ripped it for $20 a box. So 400, or what did I say, 22. Yeah, because I forget. I forget the detail. But it was cheap. It was under 25 a blaster. It was crazy, man. I know I was ecstatic. I would end up pocketing like $50 a break. It was a lot of, again, a lot of sort, a lot of ship labels, all that kind of stuff. There's a James and a Rodriguez Chrome. And But the guy at the flea market would have them every week, and I'd go over and I'd buy more. And that kind of funded us the ability to buy some bigger boxes. And I had to walk them up the hill in the snow both ways. No, you know what's funny? I used to load the in 2 duffel bags. This is crazy. It was like work. It was crazy. So I'd load them in 2 duffel bags. And it was an argument at the post office where I lived in Nori. So I'd walk into the post office with 2 duffel bags, heavy as shit. We would ship once a week. And she'd be like, I would text her, let her know I was coming. She'd be like, how many? I'd be like, 38. Scott, the sort wasn't the problem. It was going into the post office ladies and having them so mad at you because you brought in 38 packages that they had to scan. And I didn't know about scan forms then and stuff. And they would get so mad. It was this old lady. I'm like, what can I do to make this easier for you? Can I scan them ahead of time? I'm like, I feel like you make good money at the post office, right? Jackson Churio. I'm pretty sure you make good money here. Ramos. Come on, give us something good here. Painter. But just like Max Wagner first and a Mesa first, Chrome. Caminero, first Chrome. But yeah, it's funny how far we've come along the way. But all this stemmed from Aaron's conversation. Like, we have not gone back to the original of like what the hobby was. We've all either forgotten or weren't around when it began, like the boom, before the boom. Garrett Mitchell, that's a cool one there. And then Oscar Colas. And Arroyo Chrome. Oh my gosh. Now it's like, well, now my postman loves me because you know what they started doing, Scott? So like the guy who delivers my mail actually comes and picks them up and so it got to the point where they were scanning the scan form, and this is the problem. Guys were like, oh, well, the package says you shipped it, but you didn't. I'm like, no, I did. They scanned the scan form. And so the post office was so backed up that they weren't scanning the individual packages, so it was never saying accepted. So I went in, I'm like, dude, you guys have no, like, I'm not trying to say this to be a dick, but you have no idea the shit I have gone through with the post people. I'm like, you have to scan the packages. Like, we don't always have time. I'm like, but if you don't scan it, my guys don't think I shipped it. And if the next group doesn't, and everyone always got their packages. We've had 2 missing packages from day one. Two in 5 years missing that never showed up. Well, so they say. I believe them because they don't say scanned or showed. But the crazy thing is, I'm like, you guys can't do that. Like, I'm not going to bring... Oh, there it is. Diego Hernandez out of 150 for the Royals going out to... Who's got the Royals? Royal Blue going out to Ridge. Colored auto out of 150. Well, Scott, they got backed up and they were underpaid. So you know what the post office has done recently? They're only paying postal drivers on their actual scans. So my post office guy's like, can I pick up for you? I'm like, well, yeah, I can take it. And he goes, no, I'll scan every package. So they get bonuses now, at least around here. I guess it's different in every region or whatever. So they get bonuses. So my guy comes and he sits in my driveway. He'll be in my driveway for 30 minutes. Boop. If it doesn't scan, boop, he'll type in the number. So that's why we haven't had those issues anymore. Because they get paid, and which is the way it honestly probably should be. I said this to my wife tonight. When there's no accountability, I don't blame people for not being lazy. They're not held accountable. Why would they? That's your job as an employer, to keep your employees accountable. It sucks, but like if you don't, they're not going to work. And that's what it came to. Nick Gonzalez, number 63. It is a color match on that Royal card. Is very cool. Very cool card. Rada and Baez. Hopefully we can get some more numbered stuff here. We do have Inception left. We will give away 2 $5 hitless credits. I feel like nobody has taken advantage of me tonight and sent a video. We could fill in the game use. We have 25 people. Should we? I have 1 box left if I can find it. Where the hell is it, by the way? Oh, it's up. Oh, it's right here. Here it is. I knew I had it from the other night. We have one in the game used left we could fill. I don't know. I'm just saying. Chris says, do it. Do it. Little Big Sean. Do it. Only if Doug says do it, Chris. I never know if Doug's here. Doug pops in every now and then like, I'm the baller. Like, what did he say earlier? You drank 2 beers this break? That's baseball, Scott. That's like a baseball game. We need a pack count, like a pitch count, like they have the pitch clock. We need a pack. Doug's like, there he is. He's like, close it. I knew he was in here. I never know, but I always know. We get this over here. Hold on. Luciano. I love you guys for being in here. I was talking to Chris before this break. Corbin Carroll and Zach Veen. You guys don't know how much I appreciate it. There we go. Oh, Wes told me what this is called. And I don't agree with the name of it. Because I don't think it's called Glow something. Hold on, I gotta find Wes. Wes said this is called Lunar Glow. I don't get that from that card. I love it. Like, it's like very cool looking parallel. It's fairly rare, but Lunar Glow. Come on, give me some green in that name. Wander Franco, Blade, Sirac first. There's another Chrome first. Josh Jung, rookie Chrome. We have Inception left. We will do 2 $5 hitless credits. I'd like to give another credit. Someone give me a reason to do it. Out of $199 for the Rockies, Nolan Jones, Bob Riley on it. Yeah, there was a Cam Collier. I put it over here. Oh, Corbin Carroll. Was there not? Did I miss it? Corey, are you being passive aggressive? Or are you just being funny? Now you're making me look like I missed something. Don't be passive aggressive. Oh, it was a while ago? Just say that. Dude, I can't let you be my wife too. Well, I guess you're just not gonna vacuum the floors tonight. I didn't know they need vacuum. Did you want me to vacuum them? I will happily vacuum them. I just didn't know tonight was the vacuum night. Corey. Golly. I'll look for it, dude. There it is. I'm sorry I missed it. Well, I didn't know that, Corey, and now I have it, and I will top load it for you. You just had to say it. Cheapers, creepers. I'm going to give you my wife's number, and I'm going to forward all her messages to you. You guys would get along just fine. Oh, you did? So, oh, here we go. Here's the 1 per spotlight. So, just like my wife, I'm wrong. Thanks, Chris. Turn me into a dick. You're just like my kids. For the Brewers, sorry, Corey. I apologize. I'm sorry, Corey. You know you could always message me. I'll get it. I always got you. Turn me into a dick. I'm sorry, Corey. You know I always got you. The only time I'll say no is if you're like, can you mag case that base version of that? Be like, yeah, for $3. Keep moving. Espino. Keep moving. Keep moving. Sorry, Corey. I apologize. I missed it. There's a lot of chat going on. De Los Santos. Thank you, though, for bringing it up again in a very passive-aggressive way. Roman Anthony and Gonzalez. I know you do. I've accepted who you are. Jet Williams. Corey, if I didn't love you, you would have been gone a long time ago. You know that. Carlos Jorge. And then once again, Lunar Glow. Ronnie Simon. Lunar Glow. That escalated quickly. You all get that too. Don't act like you don't get that. Do not act like your wives don't. Am I the only one? Is that me? That the wives are like, oh, so I guess I'll just clean the dishes out of the sink. I'm like, well, we just ate. I didn't know it was dishes time. I thought we were still in the movie time. I thought we were still in, like, trouble, like we were playing Sorry, but, like, if we're hitting pause on the game, I'll happily do the dishes. There, and just like you, Corey, there was probably a message like, I should probably go do the dishes. And I probably ignored it, right? I probably missed, like, the, hey, there's a Cam Collier. Just like that, I should probably go do the dishes. And I missed it. And so she was like, so I guess I'm doing the dishes alone tonight? Come on, dude. Y'all, don't leave me hanging here. I'm not alone on that, right? Don't turn me into a dick. Mom just tells you, then you just do it. Good for you, man. Very obedient. Did I magged one up for you? Why did I do that? I remember that. Just to be a dick, probably. Denzar Guzman. I love how Chris is like, keep moving. Mike, shut up. Just let it go, dude. Mike's drunk again. He's drinking on a Wednesday. Mejia. I probably did. I have a ton of screw downs. I tried giving them away for free and no one took them. That's when shit's backwards. Ryan Reckley. Like, nah. You can just throw them in the trash can. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I feel bad. I won them in a contest. That's how bad my one hobby shop is that I tell you guys is shady as shit. They're like, you want a prize on Black Friday if you want to come in and collect it. I went in, it was a pack of screw down cases. I'm like, is this what you brought me in for? Like, yeah, it's a full like pack of screw downs. I'm like, you should have said that on the phone. Why? You just couldn't tell me that? Out of 99, Hedbert Perez for the Brewers. I was not horny. Oh, ornery. Yeah, I was probably that. All right, don't forget we're giving out a box cutter. I have to go back and give one for the last break, too. I forgot. Hedbert Perez for the Brewers. All right, here we go. Last two autos. For the Padres at a 250, Samuel Zavala. Aaron is new to the hobby. He said, what is a screw down? It's kind of like a hoedown, but very different. All right, before I pull this very last card, I am going to post the very last box of In the Game used on our page. So let me post that up quick. It'll be our very last box that we have. Still the price that I got it at. I bet you it's a lot more now. But I'm going to post that real quick so we can continue to hang. Let me pull it up real quick. Save image. Chris, you good to update quick? I don't want to be ornery. I don't know what that means. I've heard it many times. All right, here we go. Out of 50 for the Brewers. Felix Valerio for the Brewers going out to Daniel Damon. Scott, would you agree that people have gone too far on the screw down? Like, why are people so up in arms if you use a screw down? They're not that bad. There are ridged, like, beveled screw downs. They're not all flat. The old flat screw downs are what screwed cards up. It's like saying that mag cases are awful. It's just like there are multiple sizes now. There we go. Felix Valerio for the Brewers. Don't go anywhere. We have hitless credits. We have a box cutter to give out. We have a recap to do. Do not go anywhere. No points. No redemptions. That's always good. Good talk, guys, on the hobby. I do appreciate the talk on the hobby. Aaron, I will just leave you with a piece of advice. Be smart. Set a budget. It was a good talk. We haven't done that enough. There's 5 left already. Perez at a 99. Simone with the Lunar Glow. The Spotlight, love these cards. I will tell you this, if these were in Panini and they were case hits, or even in Topps they were case hits, these would do fantastic. Love the basic simplicity of these cards. Going out to the Brewers, that's going to be Daniel Damon as well. There you go, Cam Collier. I will make sure we didn't miss any other ones. Corey, I apologize for missing that. I do apologize for that. Out of 199, Nolan Jones for the Rockies, another Lunar Glow Aurelio. Jackson Churio for the Brewers. Drew Jones, first Bowman Chrome. Frederick Benkin, that guy. Frias out of 299 for the Guardians. Bobby Witt rookie and Taylor Ward out of 75. A Veerling, that's our Sonic limited out of 99. Franco rookie out of Sonic. Riley Adams Ray Wave rookie and a Arizarena Ray Wave rookie and Eli Morgan Hyper for the Guardians. Yeah, exactly, Scott. And that's the thing. It's like when there was one size of mag case, and that wasn't good. And then they developed sizes for every card, and now they're okay for that. But the problem is people buy one size of mag case, and they're like, I can stick this 130 and this 180. It just doesn't work like that. You have to buy them all if you're going to do it, or just not use mag cases for cards you don't have mag cases for. White Sox goes out to Matt Maziarz. It's going to be Lucas Giolito. Andre Jackson going out to the Dodgers. That's going to be Gromback. Guys, thanks for coming in and chatting tonight. I love hanging out with you guys. I need this so often, specifically tonight. I appreciate you guys. Padres, Jeff Blomberg. Stick around. We're going to give away a box cutter as well and 2 hitless credits. For the Brewers, Valerio going out to Daniel Damon. I'm also going to chug my beer. Anyone want to have one? Diego Hernandez for the Royals out of 150. Royals going out to Ridge. And then we have the Ryan Feltner for the Rockies going out to Bob Riley. A little bit slow on the hits tonight. We've been hot lately. And then closing out with the Red Sox out of 99, Bobby Dalbec. And then the Duran for the Red Sox. Johnny Guypen starting hot. Didn't hit much after, but Johnny, there you go. Way to start. And you're right, Scott. Great point. Why did the supply industry have to be innovative when the card industry wasn't? You know what I mean? Like, that's a great point. There weren't even there were inserts, but there weren't numbered cards, there weren't autographs. They just needed a way to split. And they were so heavy. Those screw downs. No, Trevor, I just said we have to go back and do that. So we're going to do that now, though. Let me do the 2 hitless credits first. And then we'll do I have to get my the box cutter list as well. These are hitless first. We did that for basketball. We got a 12 on this, on a 2 dice. Oops. Rangers and Cubs is going to go out to Johnny Guypen. There you go, man. You hit 2 hits on your one team, but got hitless on the other. And Fazekas. Now, I'm going to do this first just because we're in here. We're going to do box cutter going out to the baseball break. We'll call it baseball box cutter. $30 entries. All right, here we go. And well, after I do this, let me go get my list because I have a list for box cutters to go on the next ship. 1, 2, 3. BCW is a brand of top loaders. So there's Ultra Pro. It's going to go out to the Red Sox, Johnny Guypen. So there's BCW and Ultra Pro. So my very trusted hobby shop is committed to BCW. They'll sell me Ultra Pro. They're like, but you're paying more for a less quality product. Ultra Pro used to be the go-to, but their quality is now, like when they measure out the thickness of each piece of plastic in between, they're less than BCW. I am all BCW for top loaders. I am BCW for sleeves, but I am Ultra Pro for mag cases. I truly believe mag cases are better than Ultra Pro. I don't like the BCW ones. I don't hate them, but they're not my favorite. But top loaders, 100%. Let me go get my list, and then I'll do the basketball one. 100% like BCW top loaders so much more. They're to me they've never let me down, and Ultra Pro I've found so many cracked. Well, I have some of those too. Well, and the cool thing about this is on the back of BCW, let me go full screen here for a minute. If you buy a BCW, you can actually just cut this out, and they'll do this. So like you can hold up a card, and this is on every BCW. So like you can hold this up, and like that would be a 108. You might want a 138, but there's going to be some room there. So I don't know if you can see that. Might be better to do it this way. See, like they do that on every BCW. That's a very cool feature of BCW top loaders. They put that on. I've never liked their mag cases. I just always felt like they were a little bit. All right, this is Johnny Gapin. Oh, I gotta look up this falling in reverse. These are my notes from nights. So let me do one more for the basketball break. Give me a minute here. So yeah, I do like BCW top loaders. I'm fine with either sleeve. Like, if it comes down to money, just do. I'm just gonna do it this way. Just do BCW if they're cheaper, because there's no difference in my opinion in the sleeves. But mag case is very much worth the difference to go Ultra Pro. I think they're just. I've never had an issue with them. I do like that about my hobby shop is they're like, all right, what brand? Like, I'll email him and say, hey, I need 3 cases of top loaders, standard top loaders. What brand? BCW. But I need 6 75-point cases of mag cases. What brand? Ultra Pro. Sleeves, I don't care. Give me whatever's like cheaper right now, because they do change. Dave Kramer's going to get the box cutter. That's cool. And if you ever have questions about that stuff, I'll go off of my opinion. I don't know if there's. He tells me what he recommends. You know what I like? Those top loaders that had the black edging on it. They were my favorite. Aaron, I mean, if you're just ordering a pack or two, because of shipping, you might just want to go to your Walmart if they have them. If you just want a pack or two, let me know. We can always include that. If it's just a pack or two. If it's a lot, like you want 10 packs of top loaders, you can usually find deals on eBay. Sometimes coupon codes. I could smoke a blunt right now. I can't believe I drank tonight. I broke my rule for the first time in 3 weeks. All right, are we doing another break? What's going on? What the hell is going on out here? That's crazy, because they charge a fortune. But when you factor in shipping, there are good sellers on supplies for eBay. I will say that. Even during COVID, I bought off eBay. But it's closed almighty. Let me print this list out real quick. Beware the noise. We're not even going to go offline. I'm so glad you guys hung out tonight. I needed it so bad. Baby, 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 baby. Alright. I'm going to check payments on this quick. We're going to go right into this. If you guys want to watch a very cool product and you haven't seen it yet, and the game use is amazing. Last box we have. We've had very good luck with it. I hope that we end on a good note, because it's been very good to us. Alright, I'm going to hit stop recording. I'm going to turn on some tunage. Any requests, send it in. You guys did not like Mike Dot. Oh, but I can. I'll play one of his that I like, though. Oh, man. I never know where it is. I've played it for you guys before, but I like it. No, this is just pulling up porn. I don't want that. That was a bad search. There it is. That was probably a better lyric to type in. I typed in fucker deep in her throat. Probably not the best lyric to type in on that song. This is how the feds show up to your house. Alright, I'm going to check payments on this.
Battery 80%. Connected to DESKTOPATIEBLG.
Captain of the ship, captain in my coat. Cause if it's going down, then I'm going with the boat. And I stay down when it's going up in smoke. That's what I call high hopes. Fuck the sheep, I'm the goat. I'm the Jeep, I'm the Joe. On the knees, on the boat. Fucking deep in the throat. In the Jeep, blowing smoke. Ay, ay. You peak in high school, I peak as I go. Look, I don't give a fuck about the who's who. If you wasn't with me from the jump, I gotta lose you. Bitch, excuse you. Guess you got a couple screws loose, but I eat it in the morning like some fucking Fruit Loops. Yeah, then I gotta work. Call you when I get off. Promise you gon' get off. Promise you gon' get off. Give me that brain like get out, then go and get on. Slow down, girl, you're moving too fast. One out, girl, you're moving too fast. Slow down.
Eddie, where are you? I need from you. I don't know you that well.
Slow down, one out, girl, you moving too fast. I got a chick from Texas, a nickname Florida. Cause she love the Marlins and she fuck like 4 of them. Yeah, and if they make that trade she been hoping for, I'm pretty sure she gon' fuck a couple more of them. I'm a Steve, so where's my accordion? I'm in the studio recording shit until the morning hits. And by the time the morning ends, I'll be mourning then. Cause I just made a couple songs and killed every one of them. At 21, I'm pretty sure that I was born again. I bought a one-way ticket to the show, now I'm boarding it. With Scott Disick, got bitches, I'm the lord of this. And I've been pretty busy, but I'll call you when I'm bored again. Yeah, cause I'm starting to have fun now. I'm relaxed, wrote this in the bath like Run's house. But it's my house, blow the whistle, that's the time out. Girl, you're moving too fast. One out. Girl, you're moving too fast. Slow down. Girl, you're moving too fast. One out. Girl, you're moving too fast. Slow down. One out. Girl, you're moving too fast. Slow down. Girl, you're moving too fast. One out. Girl, you're moving too fast. Slow down. Girl, you're moving too fast. Slow down. Slow down. Girl, you're moving too fast. One out.
Listen to this. Alright, give me a minute to finish this up. Enjoy this song.
I got a hotel suite you can slide on through. Hard D's, soft sheets you can climb on too. We was jumping out of plane, jumping off a boat. Same night, same shit, cause we be jumping off the most. And if you want me to stay, then tell me to stay, you know. If I'm running away, I'll show you the way, you know. I took one in the face, no nothing to say, you know. We were jumping off the most. Got me on the champagne. I've been on the shits, yeah, you been on the same thing. Got me on my flex now. Got me walking around acting loud with my chest out. Like I ain't letting no one disrespect me. I've been living right where you left me. Now I'm in Hawaii on a jet ski. Hey, hey, I'ma hit the fall season for another season. Got a pool in my room and the view's scenic. I can make a couple calls if you wanna see it. Get you off, girl, on the real. Hey. I got a hotel suite you can slide on through. Hard D's, soft sheets you can climb on too. We was jumping out of plane, jumping off a boat. Same night, same
you guys who don't know,
jumping off the boat. And if you want me to stay, then tell me to stay, you know. If I'm running away, I'll show you the way, you know. I took one in the face, no nothing to say, you know. We were jumping off the most. You're right, you're right. I haven't gone up in a while. You're right, you're right. I haven't gone up in a while. But she think getting high and fucking's romantic. We could bust a move and we ain't gotta go dancing. Drinking something more than fuck, I'm on the grown man shit. Got me on the grown man shit. Got me on the champagne. I've been on the shits, yeah, you been on the same thing. Got me on my flex now, and you been on the same ride. I got a hotel suite you can slide on through. Hard D's, soft sheets you can climb on too. We was jumping out of plane, jumping off a boat. Same night, same shit, cause we be jumping off the most. And if you want me to stay, then tell me to stay, you know. If I'm running away, I'll show you the way, you know. I took one in the face, no nothing to say, you know. We were jumping bumping off the most. And I edge like Vino, she prefer Pinot. Got a bottle on me right now, it's about to go down. Different night, same time. Hey, and I edge like Vino, she prefer Pinot. Got a bottle on me right now, it's about to go down. Different night, same time. Hey, say won't now. Ain't no way now, ain't no how I'm about to slow down. I ain't saying anymore now, you should know now. You should know now. You should know now, no, now, no, no, yeah.
Yeah, you got it all wrong. I'm just having fun. We'll hang out tonight and tomorrow we'll be done. Yeah, you got it all wrong. Girl, don't waste your time here. I know what I want and I'm doing just fine all by myself. Knew I was leaving, don't know where I'm going, but I'll find a reason, yeah. Now you're calling my phone, leaving all of these messages, wishing I was alone. I don't think you can save me from the spell that I'm under. Hey, this shit has been crazy, 'cause I can't do it no more. Fell in deep with a girl, and it's taking its toll. 'Cause everyone that has
Chris in charge of the music for 2 minutes, and this is
end
what's
up
on.
pushed to the
Come on, Chris.
side, and you're no different.
You can't DJ for 2 minutes, Chris. Just kidding, it wasn't him.
Smoking with the Migos, it's just me and amigos. And I'm feeling like
Check and see if
woke
it's
up like
better, then we can roll.
yeah. John Lennon shades mobbing around like a Beatle.
I can't get a hold of Eddie, I'm gonna roll on him.
And I'm so cold, I said feel. Yeah, yeah. Bling, bling, bling. My account card said I gotta be more accountable. That's hard. I told him, that's cool, we can start when I get back from Monaco. That's hard, that's hard. Got a pool with a view in the scenery tropical. That's hard. And
I'm letting Eddie know we can wait 2 minutes, then we gotta roll. So I think, Chris, is there somebody that had the spot after him? I don't have payment from Eddie. I don't have any, like, he was active and now he's not. I can't hold the spot for that, for something like this. I'm not trying to be rude. If you're a regular, I get it. Like, if I know you. But it's been a bit. It's been almost a year since we heard from Eddie, so. And again, I don't like to do that. I promise I don't like to do that. I think Chris Anderson wanted it. If you want to give it up, Chris Taylor, that's up to you. Check and see. Chris Anderson did like a sad face. See if he wants it. If he doesn't, then you guys can battle it out. But it looked like Chris Anderson was a little upset he missed. Oh, you gave your, did you give your spot already, Chris Anderson? We landed on the moon. I didn't even see that until just now because I didn't get payment from Chris, but I didn't check Venmo either. I should check Venmo for Eddie, but it's been a year. He doesn't even have my Venmo because we weren't using it then. Chris Anderson did pay for that spot, so let me change him on that. We landed on the moon. Dude, we just watched the second one of that, Chris, not Dumb and Dumber, but Dumb and Dumber 2. TOO. Dude, that movie might be better than the first one. It's so past its time that it's not appreciated. Go watch it if you're a fan of Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber. It's so good. All right, I have not heard from Eddie, so Spot is up. Again, I don't love to do that. Not really my thing, but he's active. I'm not able to get a hold of him. I'm gonna double check the messages real quick. Who are we giving it to? What, that it's better than the first? Hold on. Eddie just gave me a thumbs up, but I don't know what that means. Eddie just gave me a thumbs up. I said we can wait 2 minutes and we got to release it. He gave me a thumbs up. I said, did you want it? Yeah, they have signings, Aaron. Chris is a good guy to talk to about that. Oh, PayPal, he's asking. All right, we're going to give Eddie a chance to send in here. I don't like to let guys slip. I really don't. That's not my MO. It kind of is Chris, but he actually posted on the page, and I'm now telling Eddie. So Aaron, yeah, when they do personal signings, generally they're pretty legitimate. And like Chris just said, use a reputable person. Don't go to like Stan and Joe's signing, send us $800. Like, do your research. Aaron, just like I'm telling you with anything, man, this hobby is great, but you have to put in the work, just like anything. Like, if you have fuck you money, then just throw it at it. But if you don't, you like anything, you should always do your research, know where your money's going. Like, I'm telling Eddie that we're actually live now. Go to the bar at 10 a.m. Wait, where does... Wait, what's 10 p.m.? Oh, yeah, the line. Who goes to the bar at 10 a.m.? I don't know. I just thought she was a raging alcoholic. Here, smell my beer. My beer smells too. Dude, I didn't get it right away either, Chris. That's fine. My favorite line in the whole Dumb and Dumber 2 is he just he rubs it right around his beer. Dude, that movie's... I'm telling you, Corey, go back and watch it. It's very underrated. It is cornier than the first. It is slapsticky. It is not a great movie, but it is ironically more funny. I think you'll appreciate it more if you think about it. Corey, I feel very bad that I didn't see your first comment, by the way. I was going pee earlier, and I was like, man, I feel bad. I yelled at Corey like he was my wife. That's not fair to Corey. He's better than she is. Hey, man. No, it probably isn't. The first is great. The second would be nothing without the first. All right, let me check my PayPal, see if you got it in. I'm sorry I'm making you guys wait. It's in. We are ready to rock and roll, baby. All right. Again, guys, you know better than not. I don't always do that. We're actually I'm going to random it up in the group. So if you're on the page, just pay attention to that. We're going to go off of that. So I'm going to random on the page and then I'll post the results in here. It's just easier for recording purposes. We actually have to do this. Here we go. Screen Pal. All right, we're going to random it up right now. I wonder if I can show you guys over here if I do it. Oh, but it records on this screen. Or if I can move it. No, I'm going to bring it back over. I'm just going to do it the way I do it. I'll mess with it. Sorry, I was trying to figure out if I could do, like, so I have 3 screens. I was trying to figure out if I could screen share and record at the same time. I don't like that mess with the thing. So, here we go. So if you're on the Facebook page, I'm going to do live for random right now. Random. Chris Anderson got spot 1. Used min roll 5. It's an 8. I'll read it out as I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Berger, Albrecht, Damon, Blomberg, Totten, Jeremy Wilson, Anderson, Welton, Maziarz, and Champagne. Posting the link and the recording. There we go. All right, here we go. I think I sent the link to Dan, to whoever was in here. All right, there we go. Wait, what's... Oh, is that who you went through, Doug, for your... Did you do pristine or golden? Who'd you use for your Herbert card? Dude, that was... Like, dude, sometimes that's so stressful to do all that. I just gotta say, like, I'm live. I know you guys are watching. You're like, this guy's so... Like, what's he doing? Is he squirreling out? I'm not. There's a lot that goes into that. Like I said, man, I saw him at the National in Atlantic City, and he was just like... He was just, like... Felt like he thought he was big, and I was like, dude, you're just a dude. But I guess he probably is a fucking multi-millionaire off of people's, like, blood, sweat, and tears. Is he a tiny guy? Billions? You think he is worth billions? He's not billionaire status. See, that's my thing. He walked around like he was a billionaire. You think he is? He might be. Maybe that's why he was walking around like his dick was big, but he wasn't. Like, he's not. You can tell. He's not carrying that. Yeah, see, he's like, so he's walking around like he's like swinging it, but he's not. Like, you can tell he's like, it just, he ain't that dude. He just isn't. That was his LeBron card. I mean, I'm not going to pretend I'm not salty. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm not salty. I wish I had that money. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish I was that dude a little bit. I mean, are any of us going to be honest and be like, I don't care, I don't want his life? I mean, I'd act like him if it meant I could have that money. I ain't above it. I wouldn't, like, dick my friends or family over. I don't know that he's done that. He might be a great guy behind the scenes. It's a Netflix special. It's not, in my opinion, it's not a good thing for the hobby. Good luck, everybody. But I think oh, this is thicky thick. Look at that. Make them say, nah. Scottie Pippen on the front. Did you guys see the number? I'm going to cover it up. His business is worth $4 billion, but he's worth $50 million. That makes more sense to me. I believe that. I believe that statement. All right, guys, I'm going to pull this up here so you can see that I'm not taking the cards off screen. All right, cover up these cards. Again, there's a secondary version of these. There's, like, the way they did this in the game used. Hold it up here. I just don't ever want the cards to go off screen. Again, Aaron, since you're new, man, there's a lot of tricks of the trade people roll with. People do. They, sleight of hand, camera stuff. The reason we haven't broke on Whatnot yet, the case isn't off, dummy, is because they don't let you have, they let you have two cameras, but they have to be cell phone and webcams and whatnot. We like to keep everything on camera. I'm just being straight up honest. I don't like I like all transparency, and you guys have always been good. Like, we trust you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it. You do. I believe you. But I don't want you to ever have doubt in your mind. Because I trust everyone here, but I'm still like, hey, can you send payment in? I trust you, but I still, it is what it is. 27 out of 50, Scottie Pippen. Oh, dude. It was it Christmas or Thanksgiving? When was it, Chris, that he said some shit? I was like, dude, it was like a Merry Christmas present. What was it, Doug, about families? Fuck your families. Dude, I honestly, God, I was crying. I had tears out my eyes. Yeah, at the door, Cooks the 99, Corey, you're right. Corey, I really feel bad about earlier. I've given you some shit, but Chris called me out, so I know I fucked up. I do. I feel bad. You've earned some leeway here. 27 out of 99, that goes to Chris Anderson. I love Doug. Yeah, listen, Doug's been mad at me, and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I know you hate me. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I just straight up told Doug, I'm sorry. He's like, it's not you. It's sometimes, I haven't heard from Doug for days, but I love Doug to death, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I know people have thought, there's been things. There hasn't. Doug hates me just as much as he hates everyone else some days. 12 out of 25, Dirk. Dirk stays hitting. Dirk is consistent. Dirk is Aaron, you were on a stretch. Dirk is on an Aaron stretch. Red roughing in the game used. 12 out of 25. Well, Aaron, you got, and that's the one thing I'll tell you, is you just got to watch out who you're with, man. There are some shady guys out there. But it takes me time to do things sometimes, too. So, 4 out of 12, Jeff. Walter Payton, Gale Sayers, Scottie Pippen, second of the break. Ferguson Jenkins, Andre Dawson, and Ryan Sandberg. That's a bigger group. That's interesting. Are you sure you didn't miss it? I mean, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You sure you didn't miss it? Jeff, there you go. Two Bears greats, Walter Payton and Gale Sayers. And then, like, Cubs, Andre Dawson, Ryan Sandberg. Weren't they both Cubs? Oh, it's a Chicago card. It's all Chicago. Bears, Bulls, Cubs. All game used. There, Doug, you said it all shot right. Yeah, I didn't notice it till just now. That's pretty cool going out to Jeff. Oh, we have an auto coming up. 14 out of 45. Again, the Jeff, a New York version. You got Jeter. Did I see the name? I think I did. I fucking did. Golly. We're going to end on a good note for someone. Jeter, Posada, and Bernie Williams in the game used. Jeter stuff does great. There you go, Jeff. Oh my gosh. It's an out of 20. It's a 5 out of 20. Going to Eddie Griffey. Once upon a time in Seattle. He almost gave it up. You're lucky, my man. We don't like to give up spots, but you are a smart man to respond. 5 out of 20. He did pay before the break, I promise. Ken Griffey Jr. with a beautiful autograph. Gross autograph. This is why you guys, like, for those of you who are like come and go, don't miss out when you don't pay. That would be silly, because I would not feel bad. There's a lesson in there somewhere. There you go. Griffey on the track. We got 16 people in here. You want to rip something else? I'll rip something else. We got anything cool like that? Dude, we could do some, I got some WWE. We could do serial numbers. Do some WWE serial numbers? Is that you? Is that you, Eddie? Fazone? Fugazi? There you go, man. 5 out of 20. What do I have it at? Let me see. I have to check. I just did a mixer of it. It would be, we could do 10 spots at, let me see. Man. It's tough because I have to... Let me see my invoice on it. I don't want to do undercard. I could do 10 spots at 21. I should do 22, but I can do 10 spots at 21. 21 a spot. Do we want to do WB 10 at 21? If so, we'll fill it live. I can post it to the page. I'll post it to the page if you want to do it. Yeah, Renee, I need at least 2 or 3 people. All right, I'll post it. Let me take a quick picture and I'll post it because I think we have a better shot if I post it to fill it tonight. Even though we have 16 people in here, be ready. I only have 2 of this left. This case has been hot too. Here we go. Give me 1 minute. Let me pull it up. You guys are killing me tonight. I'm supposed to be in bed. $21. You guys are getting a steal on that. 10 at 21. 1 box at WWE Prism. If it doesn't fill tonight, I'm pulling it. I'm telling you. I ain't doing that. I'll pull it. Alright, I just posted. There it is. That's the best you'll see it at. Alright, I'm going to stop the load on this. That was cool. I'm going to post a picture of this too. We're going to get some music on too.
My bitch got a body like Alba. What up, dog? I'm the alpha. So you better watch out, bruh. And that goes for anyone around us. Planted the money tree with my only fucking seed, now it's sprouting. Never had a fuck to give, so I see no fucking point in counting. That's for my accountant, he's good at counting. Only thing the crib don't got is a fucking fountain, so I need a fountain. So we so high up that I feel like I live on a mountain. And I'm so high right now, I feel like I'm on a mountain. I'm riding around in a brand new town with the same old crew that I started with. Yeah, the same dudes that I started with. I'm talking way back from the start of it. That's a come up starter kid. Yeah, you gotta get it who you want it with. And I'm like out cause I don't strike out. I switched up, now I'm pitching hits. I switched up, now I flip the script. Now my agent send me scripts. And everybody say I need a deal soon. But I ain't really gonna make a deal soon. It's a TV show about to pop off, so I ain't really gotta make a deal soon.
Corey, coming with the... Is that one of your favorite movies, Corey?
Found nothing I didn't like. I went looking for trouble, so that's what I'm about to get tonight. Who you know got it like this?
Gotta fill tonight or I'm cutting it.
Like this?
I'm telling you.
Taking shots at the ball like swish. Damn.
We'll share a page.
Who you know got it like this? Who you know party like this? Taking shots at the ball like swish. Signing deals without a label involved. The size of the checks, you would think that I was still playing some ball. That's a lot of money, maybe that's a stretch. Shit. Maybe I should stretch cause you know I'm about to run it. And if I ever said it then you know I probably done it. And I'm still your favorite picture cause I'm keeping it 100 like yeah. I'm not a douche, I just do shit. This is more to me than music. You can only run the game if the shoe fits. And the pen to the page is the blueprint. And when the game's on the line, I'm the stencil. Left my prints on the field like I'm Cecil. Just touchdown in Beantown like a lentil. Looking out the window on the rental, yeah. And I'm winning it, you think I had a few Red Bull, yeah. And my schedule hectic, so that shit's essential, yeah. And I throw back so many drinks, I'm feeling retro, yeah. But it's a new era, no Mitchell and Ness, though. I went looking for trouble. Found nothing I didn't like. I went looking for trouble. So that's what I'm about to get tonight. Who you know got it like this? Who you know party like this? Taking shots at the ball like swish. Damn. Who you know got it like this? Who you know party like this? hit the ball like swish. You can see it off, the view's right. I've been going up quite a few flights. Nah, I ain't falling off, but you might. True life, and I finally got the tunes right. Better cop that shit, red and blue lights. Taking bottles to the face like I'm shoe nice. Yeah, that's that shit that I do like. Nah, I ain't gonna puke, but blue might, you right. You good? Turn my life into a lifestyle. That's my life now. Got people tatting up their skin with every word I write down. Got me like, wow, I guess I'm the one to keep your eye on. In my top 5, I'm Dylon. And Dylon and Dylon and Dylon. If my girl Giselle, then I'm Tom. And now I'm on your TV screen like, hi, mom. Got Jerry up on TMZ like, hi, mom. Hi, mom. Swear to God, I'm not hi, mom. Wait, okay, sorry, I lied, mom. Woo. Then I told my father I'll be going farther, cause my flows are harder than a throw from Rowan Gardner. Broke both my arms and now they both are stronger than I did like Copenhagen. Oh my God, and I went looking for trouble. Found nothing I didn't like. I went looking for trouble. So that's what I'm about to get tonight. Goddamn. Who you know got it like this? Who you know party like this? Taking shots at the bar like swish. Damn. Who you know got it like this? Who you know party like this? Taking shots at the bar like swish. Tell them you never know. Just don't wanna listen.
I've seen better. That's Dumb and Dumber, dude. Is that one of your favorites? Alright, where are we at? Dude, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots left. We gotta fill it tonight. I'm gonna mark these up. I don't know this one. I like this though.
She got Versace on her body. She like it better on the floor. She started getting too comfy. She need directions to the door. Yeah, probably. She'll be coming back for more. But mama ain't raised no boy, bitch, I'm far from it. It's no stretch, boy, I've been running. Hey, set her fall, what's the issue? Drinking out the bottle, that's a big move, yeah. They don't wanna hear me talk like this. They don't wanna hear me talk my shit. No, they don't know what we've been through. Drinking out the bottle, that's a big move, yeah. They don't wanna hear me talk like this. They don't wanna hear me talk my shit, yeah. No, bucket list turned to accomplishments. So stay true with all the dudes that I started with. Hey, they been looking out like binoculars. New watches, so let them know what time it is. Not sorry about shit, I'm the opposite. She got sick of all y'all, I got that doctor dick. Cause I got patience, I always let her come first. She ain't got a job, but
Dougie sent a video too.
Issue.
We gotta watch Dougie, man.
Bottle, that's a big move, yeah. They don't wanna hear me talk like this. They don't wanna hear me talk like this.
Mark these up.
No, they don't know what we've been through. Drinking out the bottle, that's a big move, yeah. They don't wanna hear me talk like this. They don't wanna hear me talk my shit. Living out in the tropics, speeding boats. Write my own shit, I don't believe in ghosts. Till I seen a ghost. You can't see me, but you see me though. Got me on the call like a beastie boy. Believe me, boy, this shit is easy though. When I say shit, the basis is need to know. Nowadays, I know everyone I need to know. Set a fall, what's the issue? Drinking out the bottle, that's a big move, yeah. They don't wanna hear me talk like this. They don't wanna hear me talk my shit. No, they don't know what we've been through. Drinking out the bottle, that's a big move, yeah. They don't wanna hear me talk like this. They don't wanna hear me talk my shit. No.
What happened to Scotty?
She got Versace on her body. She like it better on the floor. She started getting too comfy. She need directions to the door.
Nope. I don't like that beat from the start. What's this one?
Hey, 100 G on a beat.
Give me some of that flute.
Legend. People keep talking. I believe, yeah. I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I love it. People keep talking, I just keep winning. I'm just like fuck it.
They talking reckless, I don't believe them, I think they bluffing. They just be talking, they just want clout. I'm just so poppin', I'm just like fuck it, yeah. Everybody tryna get a rise out of me. Escrows tryna get a high out of me. I don't talk bad unless you worthy. Hanging plaques up like
big
jersey.
Chicago break.
25 bags relies on me. My family relies on me.
And New York.
Songs at my home though. Walk around in slippers and robes though. They ain't upholding the code. The industry full of some hoes. They letting like anything go. People are shady as fuck. I keep to myself, but I feel the energy though. None of these people are friends with me though. I don't put anything past them. I don't see none of y'all next to me though. I think they mad that I passed. I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I love it. People keep talking, I just keep winning. I'm just like fuck.
Dougie's video. We better
They
fill
talking
this.
reckless, I don't believe them. I think they bluffing. They just be talking. They just want clout. I'm just so poppin'. I'm just like fuck. Yeah. I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I love it. People keep talking, I just keep winning. I'm just like fuck it.
That's
They
what I
talking
said,
reckless,
Corey. I'm
I
only
don't
doing this
believe
price
them. I think
tonight.
they bluffing. They just be talking. They just want
hobby
clout.
for
I'm just so
$21
poppin'. I'm just like fuck. Yeah. I've been going hard on my Kobe number 8.
I won't do it again.
What's it gonna hate?
I did it so we could fill it, man.
Greatness that comes with the territory, ain't no way around it. I know that. I've been way up in the hills, reflecting. I cannot go back. Beverly Hills, skyline view. I move small, got a high IQ. Right next to me, where you find my crew. All of them fight, bitch, I fight too. Highlight moves every time I pray. Get what I want every time I pray. I be doing good, but they don't wanna talk about it. If you really got a gripe with my life, I say I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I love it. People keep talking, I just keep winning. I'm just like fuck it. They talking reckless, I don't believe them. I think they bluffing. They just be talking. They just want clout. I'm just so poppin'. I'm just like fuck it. Yeah. I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I love it. People keep talking, I just keep winning. I'm just like fuck it. They talking reckless, I don't believe them. I think they bluffing. They just be talking. They just want clout. I'm just so poppin'. I'm just like fuck it. Yeah. I ain't slept alone in a week. Got a bad little mama, I don't know, in my sheets, yeah. Put on the road, pour the drink, put a bar in the crib, so the party come to me, yeah. You ready? I don't need a can in my hand, need my toes in the sand, and a bitch that need a man, yeah. It turns out they all want the will, and I got a lot to give, and you know I like to give, yeah. I spent half my life living that out of a suitcase, so you ain't moving right.
So I'm about to drink my beer with you.
I
in
ain't
here?
moving a couple years, but I'm in a new place, so how the fuck you think I'm out here caring?
Dougie, you in here? I'm gonna drink my beer with your video. All right, guys, here we go. Last shot, because I'm going to go to bed soon. All right, we're going to show Dougie's vid, because I'm going to drink my beer with you. If it's not full, I don't say it ain't full. I feel bad pulling it. I guess I can eat the spots, and I'll take the hits, but I hate doing that, man. I don't want to do that. Then I'm just that hit stealer. The dude Dougie hates, the one spotter. In the game, I gotta mark this spreadsheet here. Put one post up. Love that. All right, here we go. Dougie, I'll rip with you. You got speeches tonight, Dougie? Where's Jason Holmes at? Hold on, let me message Jason Holmes quick, because your video sparked me. So hold on. My computer's getting so slow. All right, here we go. Here's Dougie's vid.
Feel that WWE shit blazing. Let's go.
He said it. I've never done one of these. Like, I've done bong rips, but this is not that, right? This is the thing the police officers warned us about in schools. They're like, dude,
feel that WWE shit blazing. Let's go.
Dude, I'd die. I think I'd die. I'm not built for that. I like my pens, man. I do. I really do. I like my laid back highs. It's that dab stuff. Yeah, it's funny, Doug. So we were in this meeting, and they pulled us in. They're like, it's like oils, and like it's like 100 times concentrate, and kids are doing this. And I remember listening, like, dude, do I really have to sit through this? Like, dude, this is gonna happen for the next 100 years. Like, this has been the case for 100 years before us. Like, are we really wasting our time? I was like, we get it. Kids are gonna do, like, just tell us what it is. Tell us what we are supposed to look out for. Like, you don't have to get into all the deets of it. Like, you're just making me want to try this shit. I mean, I will if I need to. Oh, Doug, I want to drink with you. I kind of want to smoke with you too. I will too, since I'm not taking my... So I take this nighttime build stuff. It's like melatonin and all this nighttime stuff. My dreams are so lucid. I had a dream last night. I walked down to my break room, and my shelves were like, they had like 4 boxes of each sport left. I told Jason, I woke up this morning, like, freaking out, like, what the hell happened to all my cards? I hope this is easier than that. This is like all natural medicine I'm taking at night. Shit's trippy. That was Dougie. That is Dougie, the man, the myth, the legend. Are we fool? Are we fools? All right, guys, I'm going to put on one more tune for you, and then we are going to roll. I know we're going to. I like the song. Not feeling that tonight, though. Nope. I'm going to play a song that someone asked me to play the other day. Here we go. I need to work it out.
Keeping it lit. Once again, don't forget the young shin.
Yeah, I like this. Alright, cheers, doggy. Cheers, Blaze. Hold on that.
Yeah, first off, let me say, I'm just out here getting money every day. I'm just out here, got 'em sour lemonade. Rep the coast, but still do it for the bay. Where the bad bitches at? Let me see some. Go ahead, make a poke, like a speed bump. Yeah, I'm really from the soil.
Check out my son's camera.
If you thinking that I need you,
what's a $30 camera game?
Time I've been a block, bitches ask me please. I ain't got no time to hang like bitch. I need cheese. I'm too sauce. I can bounce back from a loss. I'm just trying to get my point across. Yeah, I'm too sauce. I can bounce back from a loss. I'm just trying to get my point across. I'm going off. I'm going off. 3, 2, 1. I'm going off. I'm going off. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, hey, and I can't stop going. She wanna do it on the pole like she golden. Every time I do it, I raise the bar. Like a coach, I can show you the way to ball. Cut the fuck shit. Tell him go and play the shit up at a function. I just wanna hit, don't wanna be your husband. Only hunters, blue bills, like a thumb shit. Hey, hey, now I gotta talk loud cause the bass is thumping. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I bounced on a broke bitch, then hit the stove. Throw on my turf, so everybody know I'm too sauce. I can bounce back from a loss. I'm just trying to get my point across. Yeah, I'm too sauce. I can bounce back from a loss. I'm just trying to get my point across. I'm going off. I'm
going off. 3, 2, 1, I'm going off. I'm going off. 3, 2, 1.
Come on, really? $30. Just think of one picture and it won't turn off. Unfucking-believable. I'm gonna be over at Walmart at 6 a.m. Ugh, that's annoying. $30.
Can I talk my shit now? I was playing two-hand touch, fuck it up, it's a hit now.
I'm gonna lose my
When I
mind.
hit the road, do a show, hit a lick, then I skip town.
You fuck.
Run up in the spot, no dance, and I make them all get down. Boy, you better sit down.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah. Ain't nothing fancy, I'm still broke. Cross town like Yancey, I will though. They say I'm in a spot they would kill for. I could put them in the wheel and they still won't. I could probably get a deal with Coke if I wasn't rapping about the past back dealing dope. Got the offer and it's real low. Over 1 mil and it's still low. They all corporate, they all cute in suits. Yeah, on bullshit with all that poop to scoop. My shit going up, I go roof to roof. They don't like that, they want mute the truth. They gon' switch sides, they go group to group. They want shoot the shit, ain't got shit to shoot till I
This
go
is
crazy.
bullshit.
Go and get
Yo.
the baby shark and hit him with
I
the...
bought my son this $30 camera and I took one picture and it's like frozen. I'm gonna be at Walmart at 6 a.m. I took a picture of our screen. And like, you know how you can hard reset things too? Because like, it's a USB charge, so I can't take out the battery. Any suggestions at all? I'm so mad right now. I'm gonna be over at Walmart at 6 in the morning. Fill this WWE shit because I am mad. Fuck Polaroid. That's what it is, right? Yeah, Polaroid, you piece of shit. Never again. I've learned my lesson with them. Maybe all 3 buttons at once for 10 seconds. I'm so mad. I'm glad I tested it tonight, though. Better than waking up tomorrow. Oh, there's a reset button. I need a paper clip. There is nothing worse than disappointing your kids. Like, I disappoint everyone in my life. The kids are the people I do not want to disappoint. There we go. So if you go menu, how do we do like, so I can only do video? There we go. So it takes no pictures with it on an SD card. It has 0 memory. Sorry guys, I'm so mad right now. If the break fails, I'll still rip it. I'm just like... My focus. Alright, where are we at? Aaron, are you in PA? So it froze again. Alright, I'm not going to bore you guys with this. This is bullshit. That's crazy. I always wondered how it was going to go down. Like when it was legalized, if it was going to actually be legal. All right, we're full. Let's do this bad boy. I have a beer to fill up. Someone give me a song to play. Oh wait, what's that? That group they told me to play earlier. Someone give me a song to play while I check this. I need some music. Someone that's not going to suggest music that makes me want to just murder myself. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Doug. What is it, Brother Lynch? Not closing time. Absolutely not. I'm not Andy Bernard. We need some tunes though, for real. I'm going to play something until we do.
Yeah, straight A student, but I'm friends with the cool kids. Following the rules and the rubric. Freestyle on the bus and it's too lit. Everybody like, hold down, who's this? Raising the stakes like Roos Chris. Clockwork, how I shine like Kubrick. Yeah, I heard what you got with the music. Think that it's hot, but it's not like mucus. Pick a side, never switch, get a backbone. Girl, the only one that hit me on the bat phone. Hey, turn the rap flow to a cash flow. Cash cow, got the game in the lasso. 5 figures this week, no show yet. Yeah, I do it all from my home setup. Whoa, turn a TikTok to a Rolex. And I got more views than a Coachella. Make money off streams cause I own it. Can't exploit me cause I know better. Work smarter, not harder, I know this. But I still do both, I'm a go-getter. Scroll back on the gram, you can see just how I did it, ayy. Listen, overnight, I've been at it for a minute, ayy. World gave me lemons and I turned it into lemonade. Got the juice and I made a brand off of it like a Minute Maid. Yeah, straight A student, but I'm friends with the cool kids. Following the rules and the rubric. Freestyle on the bus and it's too lit. Everybody like, hold down, who's this? Ship don't sink, no loose lips. What's a rowboat to a cruise ship? What's a penny stock to a blue chip? What's an NPC to a blue tick? Whole life felt protagonist, like Bilbo Baggins is. Name got weight, no dragging this. Too big for the scale like dragon skin. Now I'm just headed to the top, go kill it. Said he gonna pop, no kidding. I can never stop, no chillin'. Way too attached, yeah, I caught those feelings. Shot through the roof, I ain't got no ceiling. Boom, hit him with a hook, reel him in like a fishing line. Hit the ground running and I'm blowing through the finish line. Everybody in the crowd bounce when I finish lines. Make them all dance like the Finnish prime minister. Face so
I usually bring the break in with that way, but I'll play some Hulk Hogan.
No prisoners. Try to put it all in a verse, phone D&D, so please no visitors. Yeah, straight A student, but I'm friends with the cool kids. Following the rules and the rubric. Freestyle on the bus and it's too lit. Everybody like, hold down, who's this? Raising the stakes like Roos Chris. Clockwork, how I shine like Kubrick. Yeah, I heard what you got with the music. Think that it's hot, but it's not like mucus.
100 grams.
about this? No. No way. I know what we're doing. Here we go.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you gotta take a stand, it don't help to hide.
This is a weird version of the song.
You hurt my friends,
Is this the original?
hurt my pride. I gotta be a man, I can't let it slide. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I feel strong about right and wrong, and I don't take trouble for very long. I got something deep inside of me. Courage is the thing that keeps us free.
I'm in the zone. I can't change it. This is so bad.
Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
I feel like I should be running upstairs and doing push-ups. Corey gets it. It does bring memories. That was something. Took me through a journey right there. Oh, I can't play that, but I can play this.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the look that drives the girls wild. I've got the move that really move them. I said chill up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm
Best wrestler of all time.
I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak whenever I'm around. They see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not girls wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill, up and down their spine.
All right, let's do it. Serial number, baby. Now remember, here's the deal. A lot of the autographs that are in here are just letters. We do not associate letters to numbers. The only way it would pan out is if it's like, say, HBK-1. All right. So if it's like 2, 3, 4, 7, like we don't do any of that. So if it ends in a serial number, like HBK-1. So if it ends in a number, but if there's like stuff along the way, we don't do that. It's serial number and the card numbers. If it's just letters, we don't do it. If it's just numbers, you know, it has to end in a number. So I just want to get that. I want to get that out of the way just so we don't have any like speculation. Am I missing anything, Chris? I think everyone knows that here. There will probably be one that we have to random off. Generally, there's one numbered autograph and then one that's not. Corey's younger than us. I think Corey's a young buck. I know we have developed a niche of like dad bod leveled people in here. Oh, Corey is 30. I thought he was the young dude. He's right there with us. All right. I can't do that. I'm pretty sure I have to get up at 6 in the morning and go get another camera. I'm so aggravated. I know it's like first world problems, but like, dude, I drove over there. I bought a $30 camera and it just doesn't work. It's not me. I'm not bad at tech. Like, I'm not horrible at it. I'm not great at it, but I'm not fucking horrible at it. Golly. That's funny, James. I thought you were like, I said this before. I don't look you guys up, but I feel like I associate your names with different ages, and you were like the young dude. Dirk's 47. We got old dudes. We are the old men. That's why we're on Facebook, though, right? James is the grandpa. No, Dirk just beat him. We have the old people group. Chris said, I think we're just like different. I'm like, yeah, we're fucking old, dude. We are. That sucks. Cheers, I gotta finish this. Alright. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Y'all know the rules of this. All these old heads. And then you got Dougie. Dougie, how old are you? And he's still ripping this shit. Dougie keeps telling me he's coming to PA. You know, I will tell you, Jamie Hunter flew in. Jonathan Thomas has been to my house. Brandon Bourne has been to my house. This is what I've taught you guys, though. Generally, people that hang out with me, then don't come back. JT, he's in breaks, but he can come back often. Brandon Bourne, Chris Folk, nowhere to be found. Chris Taylor, he's still around. He met me. I mean, to be fair, he did set up a camera in his room and tried to record me, so. I'm not going to go through every number. Obviously, 167 will go to 7. Eric, I mean, if you guys want me to turn them around like Alexa Bliss goes to the 9 spot, you guys, I'll show you anything that's special like this. Like Mr. T goes to the 0 spot. It's going to be Dougie. Anything I sleeve or top load, I will show. Jay Uso is going to be the out of 299. That's 289 out of 99. Going to the 9 spot. Corey Kelly, you'll get that one. Normally in these, we do by the number. Because there's so many cards, I'm not going to do that for each one. And then Randy Macho Man is the 9 spot as well. Aaron, we've been talking about this forever. Everyone keeps saying they're going to go to Vegas and they're going to come to my house. That's what I'm just saying, man. It's just... Everyone has... You know, we all get there. We have high hopes. No one ever wants to come. Dougie keeps saying he'll come. Chris has never been to my house. Saul Ruka... that goes to the 5 spot rookie card. And Cedric Alexander, that's 124 out of 149. That goes to the 4 spot. Dirk. Did you get the one before it too? Oh, 5 spot. That one, Greg. So Dirk gets this one. Aaron, where do you live again? What part of PA? Doug, you gonna leave me hanging or do I drink another beer? I'm not drinking one without you. Carmela goes to the one spot. There he is. I wanna be an American. What a great song. We got Kofi Kingston. That's going to be to the 5 spot. And Bubba Ray Dudley to the 7 spot. So Greg and Dirk getting hit cards there. And I saw someone ask in the comments, do all cards ship? Absolutely. They'll all ship. I'm just not going to like sort them all out right now. Oh, Uza Machismo, Razor Ramon, Kevin Nash to the 1 spot. That's the number 1 of that insert. Brock Lesnar. There he is. Uza Machismo, Razor Ramon. And we have a Axiom, 63 out of 99. James Rea, the 47-year-old James Rea, or 46, right, James? All right. And then Bailey, that's going to be 294 out of 299. Dirk McGirt getting another one. A lot of numbered stuff in here. Guys, really, I broke my rule tonight. I may as well go hard because break it, do it right. Come on, someone have a beer with me. Send me a video. The almighty Bobby Lashley. Okay, I have to go get a fucking camera. Scarlett and Jagger Reed going to the 4 spot, and Lacey Evans to the 8 spot. 4 and 8. That's going to be Dirk and Roger. $3K? You want $3K? What personals do you want, dude? Let's get you some personals. Well, we allow that, Aaron. We allow vaping. You saw Dougie's video. Uh-oh. Do we have an out of 10 gold, or is that an out of, like, 49 bronze? Trish Stratus. It is a Kofi Kingston out of 10. 7 out of 10 going out to Dirk. Kofi Kingston gold. That's our second gold this week. Kofi solid. Superstar. I don't like that. Oh, that's because that's the price size. Kofi 7 out of 10. We pulled the Andre the Giant earlier this week out of 10. Top dollar. Number 1, Dougie. That's our second gold this week. Is Kofi pretty popular in WWE? I mean, we see his name a lot, but like, see a big name or not really? Edge. I feel like Corey might know the answer to that. Zoe Stark. And Bubba Ray Dudley. That's going to spot 7. And Randy Orton to spot 0. Is Kofi Kingston a good name? All right, Luke Gallows. That's going to go to spot 3. Macho Man, Randy Savage. Man, he went too soon. That was a lot of coke in his system. Here we go. It's going to be Duke Hudson. It is numbered 25 out of 25. Greg Barker, you got it, man. It is a eBay 101, they call that. Both our autographs were numbered. Still hoping we get something low print in here. Here we go. Blue coming up. Braun Breaker. Stone Cold. Sheamus out of, that goes to spot 9. And then we got Lacey Evans, 133. James Ray getting that one. Emoji thing? I don't see anything on it. What is it? You mean your YouTube picture? I don't see any emoji thing. I'm not on my phone though. I'm on my computer. I don't see it. Are you fucking with me? Becky Lynch, Amari Miller. We got Andre Chase. That's going to be going to spot 6. And Malik Blade to spot 5. So Greg and Nick getting the card there. Oh, I wouldn't want that. I don't want that, Alex. I don't want a running back. Like, if we get one, I want Zeke. Like, it sounds awful because I don't want him. But I'll take, like, Zeke, like a pass blocking back. But we signed Latavius Murray, right? Liv Morgan, top tier. No, dude. I think we're settled in. And I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. Top dollar to the 1 spot. Dougie, rookie top dollar. And Matt Riddle, 72 out of 199 to Alex Regal. That top dollar is nice, the rookie. Oh, I know you did. I knew, and he went right to the Eagles. So there was a lot of speculation that the Eagles were going to go after Derrick Henry. We're not obviously going after one. Right now we have 4 running backs. We have James Cook. What's the dude from New England? Oh my gosh, what's his name? I mean, he's supposed to be good. Damian Harris, I think he came from the Rams from New England. And then we have Naheem Hines, but he's more special teams. We just signed, was it Latavius Murray? Was that who? I'm just like so frustrated at our direction. I don't get it. I'm hoping to believe it. I hope this tight end pick and this like 6'5" receiver with the name of Short is the guy, the way we're going. I'm so confused at the direction of the Bills right now. It's so infuriating, like beyond belief. And then like the Jets look great. I know people don't believe it, but I think the Jets look fantastic, defense and offense. I'm very frustrated with football right now. I really am. Have you noticed I'm breaking wrestling, basketball, baseball? Like I'm at that point with football right now. We got DeVille with 187 and Roxanne Perez 110. Dougie getting that one. Oh, Aaron, I'm not going to lie. Miami's like, if Tua stays healthy, they're great. But like, they're going to struggle for years to come. Like, the way their team's set up and the way their contracts are and the way their draft picks have been struggling, they're in trouble. I don't worry about Miami long term. They could be great if Tua stays healthy. Yeah, Miami's like, yeah, like Miami had their shot last year. I said if Miami didn't win last year, they were done. They didn't. Stu got hurt. If he would have stayed healthy, who knows? All right, so here we go. We got Roxanne Perez going out to the 0 spot. Top Dollar going out to the 1 spot. It's Dougie. Matt Riddle to the 2 spot. Alex Regal. Lacey Evans to the 3 spot. We got Jagger Reed to the 4 spot. Lacey Evans Prism to the 8 spot. Bailey to the 4 spot, 294. Axiom, 83 out of 99 to the 3 spot. Sol Ruka to the 5 spot. And then Cedric Alexander, 124 out of 149 to the 4 spot. We got Jay Uso, 289 to 299 to Corey Kelly. Corey, you got that one. And then we had Sensational Signature. That's an eBay 101. 25 out of 25. Greg Barker getting that one. Really cool card. Kofi Kingston, 7 out of 10. 7 going to Dirk. Dude, I don't like to see what happened to him. And, like, he's in a rough spot. Can you imagine being in his position? Like, oh, yeah, everyone's telling you your life's more important. Dude, you could be a 30 millionaire or, like, a 2 millionaire. Like, by the time his health bills are done and, like, everything's done, he's a nobody. He's an afterthought. He's a cautionary tale. He wants to get out of that. I don't blame him. I feel for Miami. No, I don't. I hate Miami fans. Sorry, Aaron. This year, I used to like Miami fans. I was one for 2 years. But, like, Miami fans have, like, done their due on Bills fans. They annoy me. Yeah, Aaron. And that's the thing. Like, you don't want to see that. I don't wish harm on Tua or any player. But, like, when we lost to Miami, that game, we're 2-0 out, like, dude, I heard it so hard from Miami fans. I was like, all right, whatever, I don't care. I let it go. I let it slide off my back, but it was hard. So I have, like, a very, very hard shell to Miami fans. We're not even going to try another one. Tua's not bad. He just, like, it sucks. He's so much better. You could have had Mac Jones. Who? I said Mac Jones. But we don't know that, Alex. Like, we're going off of media attention. Think about this. There were guys that played for decades. Like, you don't think Montana took, like, 6 concussions? You don't think those old school dudes... We are over analytical about these injuries now. I say this about kids in school when I taught. Everyone has to have a label and an identity and a tag and something on their file. I feel like that's the way in pro sports. Like, if they don't have, like, oh, he's had 3 concussions. Well, so did fucking Jim Kelly. I mean, dude was, like, rocked constantly. I didn't, because I didn't play football. I didn't, Alex. And I don't know that we paid attention to it. I think before it was just like, I got hit, I was dizzy. Like, I talked to my father-in-law. He goes, dude, we had concussions constantly. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a little bit, like, off his rocker. Like, he can't focus for 8 seconds. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think it has a lot to do with why his attention span's horrible. He played football in high school. He got hit a ton. But we just didn't call them concussions then. It's like when we didn't call ADD, we just called kids, like, wiry, right? I just think that we're over... We are a culture of microanalytics. That's what people get paid to do. They microanalyze. They label, they identify, they label, they treat, they cure, they prescribe. And I'm just saying that, like, without these concussions, there's a laundry list of people who don't have jobs. So Alex, you get it. Like, and you may have stopped playing. That's crazy. I believe you. Like, that's what I'm saying is, like, we just dealt with them before, and we're now familiarized with them. We're now conscious of them. We're now aware of them, and we've placed them in a way for the medical field to make money off of them. I'm just saying what it is. Like, the medical field makes a shit ton of money off of concussions now. A remarkable amount of money off of concussions. And so now we just, like, it's just like ADD. We just, like, overanalyze. And Alex, you still play. So Alex, you go. I'm gonna go back up to you. To your conversation is, if I'm Tua, I'm gone. No, you're not. No, you're not. You just lied to me. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm just being honest. You just fucking lied to me. Because you said, if I'm Tua, I'm gone. You're gonna be a vegetable. Then like 8 sentences down, you said, I've had over 7 in contact hockey. My mom had to wake me up. But you didn't quit playing because, like, 2 sentences later, you said, I still play. So you're not even making money. So, like, imagine that, what you're doing for the love of the game, and then there's Tua, who has millions of dollars on the line, hundreds of millions possibly, if he rolls out and he plays well. Let me read this again. I had over 7 in contact hockey before. Were they contact or non-contact? How did you get 7 non-contact concussions? Like, I get concussions, but 7 non-contact? That's a lot. All I'm saying is that, like, they did Tua dirty by doing the whole, like, oh, it was a back injury and it was this. It was like, dude, Miami is dirty. But Miami, you know what's going on, though? The craziest thing? Oh, you play non-contact now. Oh, I got you. Go ahead, Nick. What is it? Chris, I'm so fucked up. Reading's the last of my concern. I get you now. I get what you're saying, though. You now play non-contact. I got you, Adrian. Nick, go ahead, man. No, it's important, dude. But, like, for real, we all act like we are all these couch potato fucking... We all talked earlier. We're all 40-year-old dads who are fucking fat and out of shape and, like, living our best life possible. And we're like, Tua should just quit football. He shouldn't go after... Lamar Jackson just got paid 200 and whatever fucking $million. The guy didn't play 8 games this year, and he just got... Tua has every right to fight for that money. If you had a shot... If you're like, I have a 1 in 10 chance to scratch off a $250 million lottery ticket, which I would say Tua has a good shot at 1 in 10, to come out and play next year and then prove everyone wrong and then demand a lot of money. We're all doing, every one of us are doing that. Stop acting like we're not doing that. You're all a bunch of fucking liars if you're not doing that. You are all lying if you say you're not doing that. Oh, Tua should give it up. He should just, fuck you. Listen, man. I want Tua to suck. He's in our division, but I don't want him to die. But I get what he's doing. I would do the same thing. Jan Hurt trademark signature materials. All right. So what I would do is is it a patch auto, Nick? So here's something we talked about on our podcast before. So if I were you, and what year is it you said? Let me come back to the chat. It's a 2022. So it's his 3rd year card, right? He's 2020. So I would go 2022 Jalen Hurts auto out of 3. That's where I would start. And then I would go to sold. So here's all I'm doing, man. So if I'm just being honest with you, so Phoenix is probably comparable to Limited. As a matter of fact, Phoenix sells a lot more than Limited. And this 2022 Phoenix Jalen Hurts went for 6 out of 10. Again, that's out of 10, not out of 3. It went for 150. Here's a... Oh, that's Sam Darnold. That doesn't count. Out of 15, 3 out of 25, out of 50. So let's see if we can find any Hurts auto out of 3. Out of 75, that's 2021. Let's go out of 5 because I feel like we'll get better results. Here's an Elements out of 5 that went for 160. Out of 5 that went for 242. Out of Honors, which is a much more expensive set. So I would say $200 is a very fair comp, all the way up to $250. But you're saying is it a patch auto? These are just autographs. You have a patch auto. Here's out of 5 to 371, but that's out of Immaculate. So I could see up to, here's a out of 25. Out of black. I could see it all at the 400. Here's a 2 out of 4 out of Honors, but no patch for 317. It's hard. That's a hard card to put a comp on because out of 3 is weird. Or out of 3 you said. I love this shit, man. I could do this shit for hours. Out of 49. But what year is that? 2022? They're all over the place. Here's the out of 50 for 204. 3 is a weird number. It's hard, man. Oh, it's a redemption? Let me see if I can pull something up. Well, here you go. Here's fair comparisons. So here's limited game day aesthetics out of 25 that went for 180. So you know it's going to be higher than that because let's even have a patch. So let's call it 200 easy, 225. Here's an out of 25 that's a redemption. So easy 200. $30 out of 25 is 100. It's tough to say, man. I mean, you can really set the price, but I would say it's funny what people ask. Out of 15. So he got, did you say it was game day aesthetics? He said it was. Signature material. Apparently he's signing. Man, you got to feel comfortable doing it. Like, to me, if I don't want to sell it, I don't care. I probably won't get rid of it less than $350. Me personally, but that's just me. I like this stuff, man. This is the kind of stuff I used to love to talk about on the podcast, on the show, and I wish we could stay up all night talking about it. It's tough, man. I mean, like, and then you have a buy it now Jalen Hurts printing plate 1 of 1 for $199. Not autographed, but I still like that card. It's so tough, man. The market's crazy, and that's what makes it fun right now. Corey, that's the market, and you don't know if it got paid for. Corey, that's the thing. Not even 130 point will tell you if it got paid for. It just sold. I have a whole story about that for a guy who does $1 million a month in selling eBays and how many things that actually didn't get paid for. Can be crazy, man. It can be crazy. There's like levels. There's like what eBay says, what 130 point says, what actually gets finalized, and then after finalization, what actually gets returned. There's levels to that shit. Well, good for you, Nick. Either way, you got a good card, right? First and foremost, if I were you, I would make sure you either redeem it before the expiration or sell it and get like that sale finalized. Don't let them return it. And that, I'm just saying, like, let that be their responsibility. If they buy it, they're buying it at a discount because it's unredeemed. To me, if I were you, I'd probably redeem it. Because you're either way, you're going to be able to go to Panini and be like, no, I want like something equivalent. All right, guys, I'm going to roll out, though. I love you all. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I had fun. I'm going to have to go figure out this camera situation. I'm out. Peace.